Ensure that your term weighting is set up correctly for your gradebook. Pause the video to skip ahead to the times indicated on this slide. This is what your term weighting should look like if you have a year-long class with no midterm and no final exam. Take a look at this screencast to learn how to set it up. Remember that high school courses are the only ones who set up first semester term weighting. Final mark term weighting must be set up for both high school and middle school courses. After you have set up your term weighting, every single class should have this display. In a year-long class with no midterm but has a final exam, high school classes will need to set term weighting up for first semester and final mark. Middle school classes only need to set up final mark.
A reminder that the first semester should only be checked for high school courses, but middle and high school do have to do the final mark. So as you go into your term weighting, remember first semester, second quarter 100% is for high school. Final mark will be checked, and you're going to select fourth quarter 90%, fourth quarter final exam 10%, and that would be both for middle school and high school for the final mark.
In a year-long class in which a teacher gives a midterm and a final exam, the setup on this screen looks a little counterintuitive, but this is the way that it needs to be done for it to correctly post in SIS. First semester is a combination of the second quarter average and the fourth quarter final exam average. Second quarter is 90% and the fourth quarter final exam average is 10%. In a final mark, you set it up by doing fourth quarter is equal to 90% and the fourth quarter final exam is equal to 10% of the final mark. The reason this has to be this way is the only thing that gets reported out on the report card is the fourth quarter final exam. So what needs to happen when you give a midterm and a final is that both exams need to be recorded in the final exam spreadsheet grade and then averaged together to give the final exam score for the whole class. Watch this screencast for setting up your term weighting in a year-long class that has a midterm and a final exam.
So in your term weighting, you're going to select first semester. You're going to check second quarter 90%, fourth quarter final exam 10%, and then you're going to scroll down to final mark, and you will select fourth quarter 90% and fourth quarter final exam 10%, and make sure that you update or save your changes and connect it to all other courses.
In the screencast that follows, you will see how to set up the term weighting for a semester 1 course that does not have a final exam.
In SIS, you'll go ahead and select your course from the class focus, go up to report card, term weighting, and then now for high school courses, you'll select first semester, you'll then select second quarter, 100%, and then both middle school and high school will select first semester, second quarter, final mark. Go ahead and select second quarter, type in 100%, you'll apply it to all courses, and you'll go ahead and press update in the upper right hand corner.
To set up term weighting in a semester 1 course with a final exam, high school courses have to set up first semester and the final mark. Middle school courses only need to set up the final mark. Take a look at this screencast to see how this is done.
So after you've navigated to term weighting, high school courses are going to select first semester, select second quarter, type in 90%, go to second quarter final exam, type in 10%. For middle school and high school courses, you're going to select second quarter 90%, second quarter final exam 10%, apply to all classes, and press update.
To set up the term weighting for a semester 2 class, first navigate to third quarter. And then in this example, you are going to see how to set up the term weighting for a semester 2 class that does not have a final exam.
So in SIS, you'll go to your class focus. You go ahead and select the course that you want to start with. Let that load. Once it has, you're going to go to report card, term weighting. And then here, you're just going to select final mark. And then you're going to select fourth quarter, 100%. You'll apply it to all classes that you want it to apply to. You'll go ahead and press update, and you are good to go.
This is our last example of term weighting setup, and this is for a semester 2 course with a final exam. Please take a look at this screencast to see how this is done.
In SIS, you'll go ahead and select your class from the class focus. You'll click on final mark. You'll check fourth quarter, type in 90%. You'll go to fourth quarter final exam, type in 10%. You'll apply it to all classes, and you'll go ahead and press update.